Hello and welcome to marketing91.com. In this video, we are going to cover the topic on media relations. Before we proceed any further, please do note that we publish 3 videos daily on YouTube. So please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's start with the definition of media relations. Media relations has to do with an organization working alongside media to keep people aware of its aims, practices and policies in a good, credible and steady way. Media typically entails journalists from thousands of magazine publications, newspapers, TV and radio stations. Usually, this implies working with the people who create the features and news in the mass media. The aim of media relation is to optimize positive coverage in the mass media without having to spend money on advertising. Thus, if something newsworthy happens in a business, then a media list can help decide which media channels would be interested in covering the news. Moving further, objectives of media relations. First, hosting press releases filled with information in the interest of people. Next, playing the role of media's source of information. Third, making brand image better. Fourth, raising awareness, knowledge and improving people's understanding. Next, boosting communication with investors, financial analysts and stakeholders. Having an impact on government policy at the local, national and global levels. Raising the marketing share. Altering the behavior and attitude of desired audience through media. Making the relationship with journalists and media firms better, and finally keeping a list of personal names and publications in the media. Moving on to sources of media information. The first and the oldest, print media. The media forms that have been around the longest are newsletters, journals, magazines, newspapers and other types of printed materials. These are together known as print media. The impact of print media has been quite important. It reports a lot more than any other source. Example, a lot of TV coverage only repeats news and stories which were first stated in newspapers. Moving on, press releases. The press release is also known as a press handout. It is released by an organization for publication. The businesses disseminating the press release or newspapers that cover and publish them do not receive money. It only improves the firm's public image. The goal of the press release is to keep people up to date about crucial events. Public relation departments put out press releases by stating figures and facts about what should be covered by the press. Next, television news. The television sector is quite diverse. There are thousands of programs in various official languages of every country. Next is radio news. Radio is one more way to broadcast. Television became popular in the 1950s. Before this, radio was the most popular broadcast medium. And finally, the internet. The internet is gradually changing news media. More and more people depend on online news sources and not the traditional broadcast and print media. Moving forward, possible reasons an organization may reach out to the media. First, aim to engage with the community. Next, participate in local or community activities. Third, visits from celebrities and senior members of the business. Fourth, business closure, strikes or disaster that have happened recently. Next, starting promotional campaigns for the business. Next, highlight awards and accolades received by the business. Next, state financial status of the business, broadcast awards or events sponsored by the business, launching new factories or offices, and finally, it could also be releasing a new product or service. Moving on to media relations versus public relation department. Usually, the phrase public relation and media relation are employed interchangeably. This is however wrong. Media relation is the relation that forms between a business and media. Public relation goes a step further to the general public from the media. Communication among journalists and the organization can be started by either party. Next, benefit of media relation to business. First, improves credibility. Next, thought leader spotlight. Third, product roundup. Fourth, SEO, social media and traffic management. Next, creates an authority in the line of business. Obviously improves brand awareness. And finally, endorsements from a third party. In this case, the media is the third party. Moving on to principles of good media relation. First, a relationship is both unavoidable and crucial between media and the business. The way the firm acts decides whether the relationship is positive or negative. Next, the firm should release statements to the public in one voice. They can appoint and train only one or multiple spokespeople with a coordinated statement. Third, the person most related to the event should be appointed as a spokesperson. If not, they have to be in touch with a spokesperson. Fourth, no comment statement should be ruled out. All queries have to be answered. Next, the firm should see the media as an ally in communication with people. They must not be seen as rivals or intruders. Sixth, the firm should hold itself accountable for different people, external or internal. Next, The firm must not try and control the media's agenda or their calculation of what deserves to be covered. 8th, the Office for Media Relations must always be aware of the newsworthy events, especially those that can have a bad impact. 9th, journalists should be helped with professional assistance. This can be a working media room, access and parking permits. And finally, the firm should know that it will eventually get bad press. It should react by accepting it, processing it and recovering quickly. For example, Samsung's Note 7 failure led to a lot of negative press for Samsung. And finally, let's look at an example of media relation. Example, Tesla. The news website Electric says that Tesla has dissolved its media relation team in America. Unlike its competitors who spend huge money in marketing and advertising, Tesla avoids traditional methods for promoting its vehicles and brands. Its primary method for marketing products is the Twitter account of CEO Elon Musk, which has over about 49 million followers. His posts about new technology or features get reshared by many Twitter accounts and other websites. The move has been confirmed to by Electric at the highest level at Tesla, with the source saying, "We no longer have a PR team." Tesla still has a small PR team for Asia and Europe. However, the main global team based in America has been disbanded. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on media relation. These are some of the sources and links referred to for the content in the video. If you've liked the video, do subscribe to our channel where you'll witness 3 new videos daily. Additionally, if you want to view these videos in an organized manner, you can visit freecourses.net, where all our videos are arranged in the form of courses. Thank you and see you in the next video.